All right, here we go. It is another wonderful day. And this is my eighth, maybe this is my 9th video. That sounds about right. Because I know that yesterday, did I hit my 8? Because I did 2 on Monday, 1 on Tuesday, 2 on Wednesday, 2 on Thursday. That makes 7. So this morning would have been 8. And right now is 9, which puts me 2 videos ahead of schedule for this week, which means that I am that much closer to being done with this sooner rather than later. So with any luck, hope, and ambition, I can get all of this stuff taken care of relatively soon, and then I can move on to something else. Right now, Compression Man has occupied my waking hours, and although I'm not upset by that, I am a little bit, what's the word I want to use? I'm a little bit perturbed, I guess, that the ad campaign for it does not seem to be going quite as I'd hoped. It's going, that's certainly one way to say it, but it's not going quite as I'd hoped. In the beginning, it seemed to be doing quite well, but now it's tapering off. And maybe it's tapering off because it's getting ready to end. So they're just like, oh, this is going to go away here soon. So let's just rip that Band-Aid right off and not spend more money on it than we really have to. I don't honestly know. I still haven't even gotten the 10,000 views on either of those videos yet, so it sure doesn't feel like a very successful campaign. In the grand scheme of things, I probably didn't spend enough money on the campaign to really get anywhere with it. It wasn't up probably long enough to get anywhere with it either. And that's just the reality of what I exist in and how I exist. I really need to get working on this video for my friend as well, which I think the song for it should be ready next week, with any luck next Wednesday or so, which, Sunday's the deadline though. I need to get cranking on these. I'm just pretty much snipping a bunch of scenes together, and I need to get cranking on that hasta pronto, because if I don't get the song until the 28th, and then the video isn't fully put together before then, that's not going to be very good. So I need to get funky like a monkey on that one. I'm sure something will come together on it, but I was really hoping that I could get somewhere sooner rather than later on it. I don't really know what else to do. I just need to crank it. And I've been doing okay. I've cranked out a minute worth of footage so far, which is pretty good considering I don't even have a song yet. I'll pump out another one this weekend, at least one more this weekend, if not more. They're short little vignettes, so doing them in little bitty pieces seems to be working pretty well. I just need to make sure that I am able to continue doing what I do, and that's a very vague way of saying it, but if I can at least continue to bust out, because I technically have all of this weekend to do some, and then I've got all of next week to do some more, and then I've got all of Saturday of next week to wrap it all up into one burrito and finish it out. Because chances are, when I get the song back, and heaven forbid the song isn't, if it's not good, I've not had good songs from this guy before, but if it's bad, then I will have to try and get it redone. But even if he sends it to me and it's good, I still will have to re-sing it. Almost every time I give him a demo track, I re-sing it when I actually get the track in, because singing to no music almost always is a different feeling than singing to music. And when I have music behind me, I'm more likely to sing it with a little bit better inflection, better emotion, better everything. So I'm going to try, and hopefully I'll get that back on Wednesday, and then I can crank it out. Let's see, if I get it back on Wednesday, if I can crank out the vocals same day and have most of the videos and vignettes filmed and done also by Wednesday, then I can just focus on piecing it together and making it work. It'll be a crunch, but honestly, it might be one of my better projects because it's just so wacky and zany and everything that I think it will be, and that's all right with me. I might make it spoof a spaghetti western. I might make it spoof the Olympics. I might make it spoof a little bit of everything, but it's just a matter of seeing. And I gotta figure out what my thumbnail's gonna be. Those are always fun to try and figure out, my thumbnails for these videos. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. It honestly kind of fits. There's a country trend going in modern pop music right now, and a lot of people say that Post Malone kind of started it because I guess he did a song with Tim McGraw and it was a big deal and the whole world was losing their minds over it. I still haven't even heard it, but and I don't know if this is related or not, but I know Young Gravy's doing a country album, and Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga released a country song. They dress up like cowboys in the video, but the song is not a country song. And I'm just like, this is not country, guys. I don't know what about this to you sounds country, but nothing about it sounds country to me. So there's that. Mine's more of a country disco fusion, and I'm only making the song because the friend who I am remembering hates these genres, and the last couple songs I've made for him has been pretty depressing, and I was like, I don't want to do another depressing video. I want to do something just fun. I am a fun person, and I think he would not want me to just be depressed all the time whenever September 1st rolls around, so I'm not going to be anymore. I'm going to be fun, and there's nothing anybody can do to stop me, and it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a great time, a great time, a great time. I'm singing songs because I'm at a loss of things to say to you at the moment, and that, I guess, is okay, but it's also not okay, because I don't even know. I don't know what to say to you guys. I'm gonna have to make pizza again tonight, and that sounds terrible that I'm not looking forward to pizza, but I have had way too much cheese, and I am lactose intolerant. I've been eating on a lasagna all week, and then on top of that, I've got leftover pizza still in the fridge from the last time I made pizza. And then I'll probably have leftover pizza left over again from this time, and then I'll just be stuck with goo gobs of pizza, and I'll probably have to eat on that next week. And then I've got chicken in the fridge still from when I prepared chicken, and I can chop that up and make that into salads. For the week, I just need to buy the salad fixins, and then I am all kosher, and that will coast me through this last week before payday. Depending upon whether or not my person gets to it in time, I might have to ask them to just hold off on the minute of compression ban until top of the month, because it's like, well, we're now reaching that danger zone where things are scraping pretty close to the barrel for me. And so rather than put myself on needless undue hardship, just wait a couple of days and I can pay it on Friday. And I can pay it any day. I'm not struggling financially, but I don't like to put myself in an unnecessary spot. I keep trying to move over, only to realize that I'm closer to somebody than I thought I was. And then, here we go. This Tesla's picking up speed. Now I can move over. Hopefully this Volkswagen doesn't catch up with me. This Bronco is about to get passed. And I'm not really trying to go all that fast, though. I was going fast in the passing lane, but I don't need to be going all that fast in this lane. So, slow it down, get it where it needs to go, and keep it at a reasonable pace. I need to get the heck home. Probably do some work after I get home, because I've got so much crap that I need to figure out, and I'm so backed up on everything that it's just a whole big old nightmare. I need to get myself free from this task. So yeah, here we are, here we go. And I don't know why I'm so slow, but I hope that I can do something more. Yeah, this is what they pay me for. This weekend I will hopefully go and buy some cowboy clothes. Excuse me. This weekend I will hopefully go and buy some cowboy clothes, and then I can do my cowboy shoot, and then I should finish up my disco shoot. I don't know what else I'm going to do with it. The cowboy shoot will probably be its own thing, and then we'll see what I do from there, because the cowboy shoot will be its own thing. How was I going with that? Oh, because I think I might be able to make like a whole video out of the cowboy shoot, and it'll probably have nothing to do with the actual video, not in the proper sense at least. And so we'll see. And hopefully, because I'm shooting for like a 5-minute and 30-second long video to potentially even 6 minutes long. Well, at least that's how long the song's going to be. This poor windshield is getting chipped all to hell. This Jeep in front of me needs to ride in the shoulder if it's going to be that slow, even with its hazards on. But at any rate, I think I'll do a whole like spoof of a spaghetti western, and it'll be like wow, 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 and then it'll be like draw, all this crazy people getting shot everywhere and doing all these crazy stunts, and it'll be insane in the membrane. And then we'll see what happens from there. But I'm pretty excited about it. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a whole thing. And then when that's all said and done, I'll be able to, I don't even know what I'll be able to do, but I'll be able to do something and piece the video together, make an awesome music video that the whole world is gonna see and love, and it'll be the greatest thing since cherry bread. I don't know what cherry bread is, but apparently it was a great thing once upon a time, and it'll continue to be great. And that's all I have to say about that. As we near the house, I am grasping at things to talk to you all about, so I apologize if this video is less entertaining than any of the other videos. I've gone on record in saying that the videos that occur after my work shift are way less prepared than the videos that occur during my work shift. And because of that, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. And that's literally what I was gonna kind of get to anyway. I just make up nonsense because my mind is still fresh on work brain. It's wild. I'm talking to you guys about something, but my mind is still crunching work numbers. And it's like, how am I doing that at the same time? It just is bonkers, really. But it is the reality of what we said. What does this say? Frequent event traffic? Next, right? Event traffic. What event? Oh, the rodeo, I guess? I just need to get home and never leave my house again because the rodeo's in town. And there's no event traffic. That's the next right. There ain't nobody there. I was expecting a whole thing. Maybe later in the day, I think the radio. I don't think the radio starts until 7. I don't think the rodeo starts until 7. And that might be a good place to find some cowboy garb, but that's not what I'm going for. I'm gonna go to like a farm and home store or something. And if I wanted to look like a legit cowboy, I'd like rustle up my clothes, get it more dirty and muddy. Maybe I'll mow in my cowboy outfit, and maybe that'll make it look more used and cowboyish. Otherwise, it's gonna look like brand new clothes, and they're like, "Oh, what are you, a dime store cowboy? Is that the term for it?" I don't know the term for it, but like, I look like a movie star, a fake cowboy. It's funny the kinds of things that go into costume design. I have a buddy who's really into costume design, and he does these sort of things. He's like, oh yeah, I beat it up, I pound it in the dirt, I really make the clothes look used. And I never really thought about that because like I always buy fresh outfits for my movies and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, like if I wanted this to actually look like clothes that have been worn, like I should not have it be a brand new outfit because most people don't walk around in clothes that look brand spanking new. But it also can like build your character, because if you've built a world where no one wears real clean and polished clothes and you have one character who does, then that sticks out because like, oh, that guy dresses really nice, he cares what he looks like, everybody else looks like trash, and it gives that person just a little bit of character. And I think those little details do go a long way. I look a lot about like the difference between Left 4 Dead and all the Left 4 Dead clones out there in the world, and I'm like, why does Left 4 Dead stick out so horrendously more, so much more than all of its clones? And I think that's why is because there's just so much more attention to detail with it, and it just looks so much cleaner, it plays, and there's a lot of fun things. It feels like a lot of things in that game happen on purpose, and it doesn't feel like it's just absolute chaos all the time. And I think that's the biggest difference between a lot of the clones out there and the real deal. Is like, I look for Back 4 Blood because everybody's like, Back 4 Blood's basically Left 4 Dead 3. I was like, no, it's not. If it were Left 4 Dead 3, it would literally have to be called Left 4 Dead 3. That's the only way I'm going to acknowledge it as the third Left 4 Dead game. But furthermore, that game is just chaos. And it's unbridled chaos. And the special infected, there is no rhyme or reason to their existence. They just are constantly doing their thing, and they're going to town and just like, wow, look at me. And it's just like, what? And it's like, back in Left 4 Dead, like, there was purpose enough to it that I knew the names of all the infected creatures, and it's like, do I not know their names just because I don't care to know their names? Or is it because they didn't put enough into the content for me to want to know their names? Like, whose fault is it? Mine or theirs? Or probably a little bit of both, which is logical. But it's just interesting to observe these things and to be like, as much as we don't notice these details, I think we subconsciously notice these details. And that is where I will leave you today, with subconscious details that you may or may not know. Thanks for coming by.